Hello and welcome to Maggie's Fun Time. This is Magzie, and we are back here on Hypixel Skyblock. This is a vanilla server. If you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's get into this, guys. Some stuff happened last night, and by the time I got back home, it was 3:30, I think, in the morning. So I didn't get back on here and do any grinding. This is the amount of stuff I got when I went to work yesterday. I don't think this is enough to send over. What I want to do is go over what happened yesterday, and then we're going to go into the bingo and stuff like that. So those of you who've been following the channel, um, um, my wife's sister has breast cancer, and it has metastasized to her bones. Well, she learned last night when I was at work that her sister, I'm sorry, my wife learned last night when I was at work that her sister was in the hospital. Called down there, tried to get some information. All that her sister would tell her is that her PET scan came back from a nodule that, or like a bump that she'd had on her back, and that the doctor told her to go to the hospital. So as soon as I got off work, I came home, changed clothes, and then I went and got my wife, who was at work herself. And we went down to South Carolina. The results of the PET scan haven't been released. We don't know what the PET scan said, only what her doctor told her. And it turns out that her doctor was worried about the amount of pain she was in, so had her go to the hospital to get checked to make sure that nothing had changed since the last visit, or that they might be able to help her with pain temporarily. They did give her a prescription for some little numbing patches to put on the spot on her back that was bothering her so much, so she could try to get some sleep every once in a while. So basically, when she wants to get some sleep, she'll just put that patch on there, or if the pain gets too much, she'll put the patch on it and go away. During her doctor's visit, they discovered that some of her breast cancer cells have created a tumor in her lungs, and there's no real way for them to deal with it at the ER. And she was supposed to have a doctor's appointment on Thursday. We're supposed to take her to the doctor's appointment anyway, so we'll find out more about that when we go to the doctor. There's nothing else that they could have done last night, so we took her home. We made our way back up here. That's the situation as of this morning, as far as I know. And any prayers, well wishes, that kind of thing are welcome. Aside from that, we're going to get into the actual meat and bones here. Now, just as a note, I always go through stuff that causes me not to post on the channel, good or bad. I always give you guys the details of it, so I'm just trying to be open with you guys about it. This video would have been made last night. It's always posted today around 10 o'clock, so hopefully we get it up on time. These are the items I've decided to send over to our main account. I don't think we're going to make enough off of these, and I don't plan on selling these, even though I probably would make a good amount of money off of these. I'm doing the fishing on my main profile now anyway. I haven't done much of it, so this will help me give me a little boost over there. Yeah, none of these are soulbound, so that's fine. And enchanted lily pads usually sell for pretty good, and I can use these for some recipes also. So that's another good one to go ahead and send over. We're going to send the runes bow and the legendary tactician sword. Both of these are coming over, and the drill. Now, when you guys see this on the this will be the upgraded version. I'm going to upgrade this before I actually sell it, because it will sell for more that way. So we're going to put this into the forge, upgrade it, and then we're going to sell this one on top of our bingo relic, or our bingo talisman that we're going to be getting today also. So this is the stuff we're going to send. Now, the results. We did manage to keep our 10% here for trader. Well, let's just go. Can we go? Yes, we can. Good. So, stop the trader. That was a copper from visitors. And we did manage to keep our 10% on that one. So that's good. The rest of these we did not get back on to do much of. So this is going to be the defaults from yesterday. 20%. That's not bad. I think it was lower than that. I think it was like right at 20. So we did gain a little bit on that one. It's for combat XP. Mining commissions. I did do 8, but it wasn't enough to drop us down. I probably needed to do about another 4 or 5 commissions to get us below 10%, but we still did pretty good there. It's only like a 3-point difference there. And then scavenger here, we didn't get below 25%. That's a big loss there, but there's nothing we can really do about that other than just keep grinding, right? So overall, we got 722 points. That's not bad. That's not bad. So that's what the good for this bingo. The extreme bingos are rough anyway. I'll say I was worried about the spiders. But once I got the tactician sword up to where I want it to be, this was actually pretty easy. I didn't even need to use my dragon shortbow, I don't think, for this one. We just came through and just did the regular run of that and ended up popping it off. We did get lucky with, what was it? We got lucky with this one too, and I'll go over that one in a second. Mining fortune. Mining fortune. So, apparently, one of the events in the Dwarven Mines is Better Together. During Better Together, you get 20 per person per that's around you. And what had happened was they did an update. And in the update, they made it to where it was zoned instead of so many blocks. So if anybody who was in, like, say, the forge area counted as a person that was with you when you were mining, and since there was enough people, it boosted our mining fortune up above the 250, which gave us that one. So that one was easy, and we probably wouldn't have gotten this one if it hadn't been for that. I do have to say that. Visitor one is not that bad. It's always just, they always, at some point, they always ask for like the high end stuff, and you just can't never always grind that out. So if you're looking for the visitor one, that one's kind of a rough one in a bingo challenge. Was there any other, the that one seemed like it might be like easy, but like if you're not using the mod, like it's really annoying sometimes. So Runabow is straightforward. We was already going to get that one anyway, so I set that up beforehand. Pest kills wasn't that bad. Can of worms was okay once you got the can of worms, and I've got a bunch more. I just didn't feel like it was worth sending them over. This one I thought was going to be a little bit more difficult, but I was correct about this. I did do it. I did say it in the video. Zealot bruisers do spawn during the dragon fights. If the dragon fight goes long enough, he'll do like a lightning attack, an area lightning attack, and he'll spawn a bunch of zealot bruisers in. You can kill one of those, and that counts for this one. So we didn't actually need to get to level 20 for that one. And I will remember that next time around. That one was pretty easy too. Let's see. Okay, so for me, in my own opinion, I'm not saying this is fact for the actual game, I don't think you can get the outstanding treasure without using the treasure bait. I don't think it's possible. I think even if you got all of the backwater gear and got as much treasure find as you possibly could, and you still, I don't believe, would be able to get that, you would need the boost from the bait. So if this pops up again for you guys, make sure that you are using the bait to get the outstanding treasure or junk drop, because that's the only way I got it. I just happened to get it. And the ship parts, oh my god. The only reason I'm sending this torn cloth over is because I don't want to go through the process of getting all the torn cloth for my main profile. So this will give me a nice start. This right here gives me what I need to do the upgrades on my main account. Right? Right, and then I can just fish the buckles up, which you can get easily. Buckles are easy to get. I can fish those up and get those on here. I thought about sending over the speedy line also, but I don't think I really need to. I can always get those. I can always buy the speedy lines. Like on my main account, I can get stuff. So because you can buy stuff off the IH, I'm not having to grind it out. So that's fine. And I've already got a junk sinker, and I've also got the pet from over there. So the junk pet, I forget what it's called. So that's not really an issue. Also, we lucked out on the Backwater Bayou armor set because they made it cheaper during the update. So the update actually gave us 2 of these a lot cheaper than normal. They dropped it down to 4 a piece, I think, instead of 16 a piece. So that was pretty cool. And then for the most part, that's it. We had a little bit of difficulty on the Dwarven cereal, and the problem was that they wouldn't drop the Dwarven cereal during the event. So I kept getting other stuff. I think I must have done at least 20, 25 of the events that drop, like the Dwarven cereal. And there's other Dwarven cereals, guys. If you want, you can go online and look up the Dwarven cereals. It tells you exactly where you can get the different varieties of them. Just so you know. But that's pretty much it. Let's go up here to Jerry and let's send this stuff over. I always do this in every video. Oh, is this the first time we talked to Jerry? That's funny. Okay, item transfer. Yes, this one. So, let's start with the drill. There we go. Transfer. Info. And we are going to transfer to the other profile to verify that we got these, and also to do the bingo talisman. I'm going to do that on this video also. Nope. There we go. There we go. So I'm actually trading stuff over for progression. I don't do that often. And then the books here, we did get some books from fishing. I thought, you know, there's no point in wasting those, right? We might as well send those over. If we can't sell them, we'll use them. So, lore. And then last but not least, Braille. There we go. And we should be able to get a really good fishing rod with that. And my fishing over there is pretty high. Let's go ahead and get off of this. Nope, wrong one. And the main profile. There we go. And now we're going to verify that we got all the stuff from, there we go, deliveries. 10 out of 10, there we go. We can look at them. I'm going to get them out later, not right now, but they are in there. Now, Bingo Guy should still be out here. He is. And we want to go to the shop, and we want to... Bingo accessory. There we go. And that leaves us... That's not right. 122. And this gives us our Bingo Relic, and I am going to put this up on camera right now. So let's search Bingo Relic. the prices probably dropped, to be honest. Bingo. Relic. There's more on here. We'll go with lowest. 1.3 million here. Do I want to post this right now? I could save it. It looks like the price has dropped dramatically anyway. We can go ahead and put it. I'll put it up for 1.3 million. We will need more money to pay for the thing, though. So let's go ahead and get, say, 1 mil out. And then create auction. Additional auctions, multiple buyers compete for the item. Yes. I am going to give you guys the maximum amount of days for this, so it's going to be up for 2 days. And then we're going to put that on there, and then we're going to set the starting bid for 1, 3, say 2. Okay, so 1,000. Million. Billion. That looks right. Yep, that looks right. Where we at? $33 million. Or 32 million. Do we have that? That's the question. Yes, we do have that. Would it be cheaper to just put it up as a regular auction and get somebody to buy the actual thing instead of bid? I think it would. Let's hold on a minute. Pop that back out. Switch that to regular bin. Pop that back in there. Do the bid as 1320. Million. Yes, and then it's more expensive for flat out. No, I can't do that. We'll have to switch it back. Yeah, we just have to do that. And then 2 days. That's obscene. But there you go, guys. We're officially broken to the sales. It's up on there for you guys. If you guys want it, there it is. I'm gonna call it here. I got to get to work. And I'm really tired. I didn't get hardly any sleep last night. So, if you guys like this episode, make sure you smack that like button. It really helps out the channel with YouTube views, YouTube searches, YouTube algorithm movement for the channel. If you subscribe to my channel and you want to get notifications when I have new videos out, all you got to do is go to my page, hit the subscribe button, set your settings. You can come check out the videos. If you do like this episode, you want to share it with your friends, tell them what you like it. There's a share tab down below. There's links there, social media site. There's a link there for you to copy and post on the YouTube community page. Any tips, tricks, or comments, put it in the comments down below. How did you guys like bingo? How did you guys do? Let me know in the comments down below. See you guys later.